So the facilitator for tonight is one who is also a leader himself, and he is also very much interested in leadership. He is also an advocate of personal development and also a man who has built himself in knowledge over the years. And he has quite a couple of books, and I would really even recommend that if you are here, probably especially in the tertiary cycles, you would after here look for some of his books, and I'm sure they will be very much helpful to you. So without much ado, I would want us to help me welcome um, he's a founder of the Achievers Network. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our facilitator for tonight, Master James Kojo Puedo. If you can just react if you are with me today, even as we welcome the host, our facilitator for tonight.
Thank
Thank
you
you, Mr.
very
James. I
much.
think you can take over from now.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I want to know if everyone is here. So if you are here, just give me your favorite emoji in the chat box. Just send your favorite emoji. I want to see that people are here. So send your favorite, not reaction. I want emoji. All right. That's beautiful. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I can share my screen, but if you can see my screen, I want you to just let me know so that Mr. Emmanuel, can you help me with that?
Yes, please.
If you see
I
my
think
screen,
it's
just
it's
let me
now
know.
coming up. Not yet up. Yeah, I think we can see your screen now.
All right, all right. That's great. That's great. I don't want us to spend a lot of time doing the interactions because the time is already fast spent. So I want us to zoom right in so that we can have enough interaction afterwards. We have about 45 minutes to get out of here. And so let's do our best to speed things up. And so thank you very much. My name again is James Kojo. I am interested in personal development. I don't know if I should show my face because when I was preparing, I went to perfume, I went to Charlie, I went to brush my teeth, all the things. I did all of that because I'm come to talk about branding. So you see, I have to prepare myself. So I would share my screen. If you can see me, just and give me a yeah, emoji in the chat box if you can see me. Okay, I can see myself, so that's fine. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. So let's dive right in. For the 3 days ahead, today being part, we are going to look at these three things. We are going to look at the branding out section. We are going to look at the LinkedIn lift, and we are going to have a free consultation on Saturday. So today we are talking about branding. Tomorrow we are going to go into LinkedIn. Tomorrow we are going to go into LinkedIn. Then on Saturday, we will go straight into consultation. Like we would live consultation. We are going to go through your work or your LinkedIn profile and recommend what you can change or what you should do. And so let's just go straight in. I want to know, what are your expectations? I already said I'm going to talk about branding, but I want to know what you want to pick up after this session. If I get just two people, I'll go straight in. So what are your expectations? What are you expecting? I wish someone can unmute and talk to me. I don't want to read chat. So if you can unmute, just put up your hand. I think Emmanuel, you can help me with the names. Okay, I'm seeing Mensa Junior say, how can I make my brand very attractive? All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Let's do this quickly. Just one more person, then we'll continue. Anyone else? Just to confirm, Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'm not lost. Juliet says she's looking forward to learning how to drive her narrative. Okay. All right. Those are beautiful points. We'll go straight in. So brand up, Charlie. And this concept was coined from my friend Caleb Charlie. I don't know if he joined the session, but he has a book called Brand Up Charlie. And I am speaking to him, so I'm going to share with you after the conference or after the workshop. It's a free book, so you will get it. You will get it. Brand Up Charlie. Before we go on, did you know that for those who want to japa, those who want to school abroad, those who want to move out of the country and all of that, did you know that before you go out of the country, now there is a screening for your social media pages? Did you know that? Or this is your first time hearing it? Let's have a conversation. Did you know that? Okay, Julia said she did. John Mensah Jr. didn't know. Daniel said, Carol says, my first time hearing it. Ernest, now, wow, Priscilla, I didn't. Oh, then I'm telling you today, if you go for visa interview, they would ask for it. What are they looking for? They are looking for you. They are looking for you. At the end of the session, I'll tell you why they are doing it. But let me just go on to say that some of them think that, I mean, for US, for example, they want to make sure that you've not posted something that is against their policies. It's against some of the laws that govern their land, right? So before you, and for your information, now if you make your profile private, on Instagram, you can make your profile private, that when I have to request before I follow you. But those who do that is very interesting. Why do I have to request to follow you? But yeah, if you make your profile private, you have to make it public before you can attend a visa interview. And so no matter what, you will definitely have to take. I'll tell you more as we go on. I'll tell you more as we go on. So let me not go ahead of myself. What she's one of the top branding experts in Ghana. I actually learned branding from her some years ago. And while I was preparing for the meeting, I saw that she had posted something like this. So let me just read what she said. She said, branding is not a luxury. It is the key that opens door to career success. Before an employer hires you, before a client signs you, before partner trusts you, they check your presence. If you do not shape your story, you leave it to chance. My question for you today, I want you to type in the chat box, is your digital presence present? Is your digital presence present? Is it current? Is your digital presence present? Ask somebody, you can tag them and ask them, is your digital presence present? Many of you, your digital presence is not present, but you say you're in a digital world and you're in a digital age. And as we go on, you know why you have to take this thing seriously. You have to take it very seriously. When you finish, you can go and ask somebody on your WhatsApp story, wherever, go and ask them, is your digital presence present? Because it is the key that opens door to career success. Remember, it is not a luxury. It's not now that it's not something that we are doing it to show that we have money and we are living a luxurious life. It is a key. And for you as someone in the Gen Z, so for someone in this age and time, you can't downplay the role of digital branding or ensuring that your digital presence is present. Let's move on. So some facts about branding that you must know. Personal branding is not vanity. It is stewardship. So you can start writing, those who like taking notes. And I wish all of you take notes so that you can craft a post out of this and share on your LinkedIn. This is how we start learning. This is how we start doing the LinkedIn stuff. All right, I'll talk about it. And tomorrow, you are going to love it. The LinkedIn lift, you are going to love it. So let's prepare. Personal branding is not vanity, it's a stewardship. You know, I'm a believer and I believe in God. So, I mean, I'm of the Christian bias. If you give me small chance, I'll take you to church. But let's talk about branding. Let's talk about branding. Know that it is not vanity. We say all things are vanity, all things are vanity. I understand in eternity is vanity, but in this age, it is stewardship because you are living a life representing God as an ambassador. You're an ambassador of a kingdom. And so if you brand yourself well, you are just representing the kingdom wherever you find yourself. That's one thing you must know about branding. The next thing is that branding is not your logo, your picture, or your headline. It is not when you have like, or if you can see my profile picture on on Zoom app, it is my the Achievers Network logo. That is not branding. It is not a picture. Some of you I see nice pictures. You've gone to take photo shoots. You've gone for photo shoots and headshots. It is not that is not branding. It is not the headline. Maybe CEO of that, founder of this. That is not branding. That's another thing you must keep in mind. Branding, it is a room. Branding is a room people enter when they hear your name. And I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain. So let's calm down. Branding is a room people enter when they hear your name. When people hear your name, they enter a room. But right now, ask yourself, how is the room? How is your room like? When they hear James Kojobuedu and they enter that room, how is it like? And so you have to, oh, I see my brother Caleb here. Yes, Caleb is the one I was talking about. He has the Brand Up Charlie book. Yes, he has the Brand Up Charlie book. Caleb, you are welcome. And so please, since he's here, let me tell him that I wanted to share your book, the Brand Up Charlie. I wanted to share it with the community here. And so since you are here, let me just ask you, then if you give me the go ahead afterwards, you will share it. You will share it. So tag somebody and say, brand up Charlie, brand up Charlie, brand up Charlie. All right, let's go back to what we were talking about. So as I was saying, branding is the room people enter when they hear your name. And so you have to design the room or else they'll decorate it for you. Some of you say that, oh, I don't want to be online. I don't want to be on social media because of this, because of that. But remember, you had a Facebook account some years ago. When Facebook came, you created an account. And so definitely your information is there. Google has your account. When you go to the various institutions to register your name for banks, for Ghana card, if you have a Ghana card, know that your information is already out there. If you registered in any institution, university, school, know that your information is already out there. So there is no information you are trying to hide. It is already out there. But now, since it's already out there, how do we make sure that what is out there is authentic and is what we want others to know about us? And that is why you have to design the room, or else others will decorate that room for you. And so if you have a Ghana card, you have a passport, your information is already out there. So decorate the room such that nobody else can decorate it for you. You have the ability to do that. And you must do that. And if you leave it to people, they will decorate it with their assumptions. They will decorate it with their opinions. The opinion they have about you, that's what they will put out there about you. And you may not like it. In our day where we have bloggers 24/7, they have the time to go and create and write stories about people and share it on social media. When you go on YouTube, especially for pastors, you see pastor this has done that, pastor, and I don't know how many of you know about the Kumasi Asante Hima's funeral. But when you go on YouTube, many bloggers are posting about it. And so even if it is not true, it's not what is happening currently on site, these bloggers are making it a story that they can share. And so if you do not decorate the room, people will decorate it with their assumptions and their opinions. But what happens if you get to design your room? When you are the one designing the room, what happens? You choose the colors. When I enter the room, I choose that I want green to be in my room. I want this to be in my room. I want this information about me to go out. I want this particular thing about me to go out. You choose the colors. The next thing is that you decide what story goes out, because you have the key to your room, actually. You have the key to your room. You own the key. So you choose what story you want to go out. You want people to know. You want people to know that, oh, I just completed university. Oh, I just finished my course. I just finished that. You have to let people know what you want them to know. And the third thing is that you decide what they remember when they leave. I shared last time at a speaking engagement that when I meet you, when I have an interaction with you, what do you want me to leave you remembering you for? After we've spoken about many things, if I am to leave your presence, what do you want to be in my mind that this is who he is? This is the person I spoke to, aside your name. Many of you can't go out there and boldly talk to people, and people will leave and say, this person is so knowledgeable, this person is so this person is so that. They just remember that you are called Kweku, or they just remember you are called, oh, I just spoke to Kweku. I just spoke to Ama, I just spoke to Kwame Minta. You see, you decide what you want people to remember you for. So once, and every now and then, people are visiting your LinkedIn. How many of you are on LinkedIn? And how many of you have been notified that, oh, this person viewed your profile? This person viewed your profile. Over the past months, I've been having that a lot. This person viewed your profile. This, then that viewed your profile. And so as they keep visiting that room, what are they leaving remembering you for? What are they leaving remembering you for? I visited Yasmin's LinkedIn, and what I remember is she is into speaking Spanish. Am I right, Yasmin? Or she speaks Spanish fluently. If not fluently, she speaks Spanish. I remember this at the moment. Exactly. So you see, what was that thing that stood out? So if right now I'm looking for someone to speak Spanish with, I can count on Yasmin. And that is what branding is all about. Now she has put on her social media that she speaks Spanish. And that's one thing I remembered her for. Kian, you are yet to create an account. Wow. Please, right after, speak to any of the administrators on the group to help you do that, because tomorrow, if you don't have an account, you are going to not understand a lot.
Of course.
Tomorrow, you might not understand a lot of things if you don't have an account, but we are going to break it down as much as we can so you can understand very well. Yes. And so please, decide what people should remember you for when they leave this room of yours. The next thing is that you control the atmosphere, you control the scent. You control the scent. Just as we were preparing, I went to put on perfume and all that. I'm controlling the scent in my room. You see, I'm controlling, though you can't smell it, and I hope that very soon we will have virtual smellers. You see, when I am to meet anybody or I'm going for an event, I go anywhere. You don't have a second chance to make a first impression. That is why it's called a first impression. And this is where branding is very important. You don't have a second chance to make the first impression because it is called first impression. And so your smell alone can do a lot. How you just smell can create rooms for you. So make sure you smell good as well, because let them nice. Now, why does branding matter? Why does branding matter? It matters because it opens opportunities for you. That is one. This opportunity, I got it through a friend, but it was verified and validated and went on to happen when the person visited my LinkedIn. And so if I had just put anything on my LinkedIn, for example, I won't be here talking to you. If I had not put things there that speak about me, I had not decorated the room myself, I won't get this opportunity. And it also adds credibility to your voice. It makes you a credible person. Just as the UK and US and Japan, the few countries I know of, are screening to allow people into their country, they want to make sure that you are not a robot, or you have there's something they can bank you on you. There's something that they can trust you for. There's something that they don't have to look at your profile or your social media and think that no, this person is suspicious. Maybe you are the next person to assassinate Charlie Kirk. Who knows? So you have to be credible. And the next thing is that it creates opportunities for you to network. Now, in this global community, that's one thing I want you to know, that we are in a global age. Think global. Yes, you are in Ghana. Yes, you are in wherever, Kumasi. Yes, you are in Kaswa, but think global. There are people I interact with who are out of the country, and I got to interact with them. I've not met them before. We've had opportunities to speak at events, like online events. I've not met them before, and it's because of this opportunity or this thing called internet or digitalization. And so that's the next thing you have to know. It gives you opportunity to network. Then the last thing is I put the light shining because the Bible says that we are the light of the world. And so personally, I wish I had an account that has many following, like 1 million followers or 1 million that, because this is an opportunity to let God be seen. This is an opportunity to represent the kingdom of which you are from. This is an opportunity because just imagine you have 2,000 followers. Your circle of influence is great, but somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, who has over 1 million followers, if he's to constantly post Jesus is this, Jesus is that, look at the number of people you influence. Charlie Kirk had 8.1 million before he died. So look at the sphere of influence he had. And if he's influencing the world because he's an ambassador of Christ, that is how much or how many people he can influence. And so if you are to position yourself well and build a good brand, you become a light that people can look at. Now we have there's a gap of Christ-like models in the industries, in the marketplace, that we don't have people to even emulate their roles. But you can be the person that will look up to and say, no, there's this person called James, there's this person called Yasmin, who is doing great, and he's still serving God as he should. And so we are going to also do the same. Please, are you following? If you are following, just give me an emoji so I know I'm not talking to myself and I'm not talking to only Emmanuel. Great, 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 great. Thank you, Kian. Thank you, Mensa. Thank you, Yasmin. Great, great, great. I can see you guys are following. That's great. So daily, strangers walk through that room. What are they seeing? How are they feeling? They leave your LinkedIn like, nah, this person is someone I should talk to. I started a mentorship program and I posted it on only my channel on WhatsApp. I have a channel on WhatsApp. And overnight, I got the number I was looking for. How did they feel when they saw it? What gave them this extra edge to apply for it? What gave them the extra edge to apply for it? You see, and so we close the cohort and we are going to start and we will take next cohort in November thereabout. So how do they feel? Then the next thing, what do they remember after leaving? Most importantly, what do they remember? We are not just putting things on the media, we are putting things that will bless lives. That I was going to sing, I was going to do this, but once I opened your channel, once I opened your page, I saw this particular thing, and as I was leaving, it kept ringing in my head, don't do it, and I stopped. I was going through looking for somebody to mentor me, and I saw your page, and I was like, wow, I want this person to mentor me because I remember a lot of things from what he said. I was going through your page looking for somebody to handle LinkedIn effects. Then I saw your page that, wow, you can do this. And so daily, strangers are walking through that room that you've built. How are you decorating it such that they will remember something after they leave, that they will feel a certain way after they leave, and they would see something that will keep them coming back? And so let's talk about some tips. Let's talk about some tips to build a strong personal brand. First of all, know your niche. We call something UVP, unique value proposition or proposition. And this is just talking about know yourself. I mean, you can't say you are going to build a brand without knowing yourself. What do you want people to know you for? These are some of the questions you can ask yourself as you discover what you want to do, your niche. What do you want people to know you for? What are you good at that you can share easily? What are you good at that if they are to wake you up in the middle of the night, you can talk about it without fumbling? What are you learning that you want people to know that you are learning? Which part of your life do you want people to be exposed to? Be clear on the area you want to stand out in. Be very clear on it. Be very clear on it. Today you are posting this, tomorrow that, tomorrow this, tomorrow that. I get, but if I'm to look for somebody who is standing out in the particular area, I can't call you because you are posting a lot of things. And in this time, we have a lot of people comparing, and please, I think people compare because they don't know themselves. They don't think they are valuable enough. Because if you know who you are and what you stand for, you will think about comparison. Because we are all in the journey. It's not a race. We are all in a journey of knowing God and making his name known to people. We are in a journey of becoming great ambassadors. Do you think that the ambassador of Ghana will start comparing himself to the ambassador of what? China? Two different things. They can't do comparison because they are two different estates and they are two different jurisdictions. So be very clear on, I'm going online to post about this. I want to share my story, what I'm learning. Share that and share it well. The next thing, define your voice. As I was saying, choose how you want to be perceived. Still on the room. Choose what you want people to enter the room and remember you for. And I mean, in Ghana, if you want to be very famous, you want to be very popular, just go on TikTok, record a funny video, post it. Everybody will like it. That's the fastest way to build a brand. But you know, this brand will be serious. That's the first. Just go online. Just go online, post something that's funny. People will like it, follow you. You get a lot of following. But that's not what I want to talk about. If we go into that direction, we'll talk a lot. All right. So the third thing, build a visual identity. Yeah, I said that it's not about your logo, it's not about your headshot, it's not about your headline, but please polish it well. Polish it well. I don't know if this is the next thing. I want to show you something. Yes, I saw this on LinkedIn and I decided to take a screenshot to show you. This is someone's LinkedIn headline. all-round nice guy with unlimited capabilities. You know, when I saw it, uh, all-round nice guy with unlimited capabilities. Just imagine I am Dangote and I'm looking for somebody and I go on his page and I see this. How do you expect me to all-round nice guy? And the nice guy is in caps. Guys, it's in caps. All-round nice guy. I get that you are all-round, but be distinct. Know what you are trying to put out there. Be distinct. I know that you are all-round, jack of all trades. I know you know almost every single thing. But at least if you had put there that maybe he's an expert or something, he has a lot of knowledge in maybe personal branding, maybe personal development. He puts there personal development trainee, this one that, this one that. That is better than all-round nice guy. So be polish the profile well. And this one, the fourth one is be present online. As I was saying earlier, let your digital presence be present. Let your digital presence be present. I get you don't want to post, that's fine, but go and engage people's posts. I know people who have not posted before, but they comment reasonably. They comment things that are profitable. They comment on people's posts. They engage in their posts. They repost it. They like it. And that alone is better than doing nothing. Because on LinkedIn, for example, because we are doing LinkedIn effects, I'm trying to tailor it to LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, for example, you reposted this person's post. So it's still showing that you are present. Your digital presence is present. Be consistent in it. And the last one that I love much is be authentic. Don't share fake stuff. We are not faking it, we make it. No. I know that if you've heard those things and all that, I get. I mean, I'm a Christian, so I'll say faith it, but don't fake it. If you start faking it, you have to keep faking it. If you fake it at this point in your life, you keep faking it. So don't fake it. If you're a believer, you can faith it. Faith of the evidence of things not seen. Yeah, we live by certain settings. Wow. We live by certain settings. Please share valuable insights, inspire your audience authentically. Do not share words. And the funny thing is that AI is doing a lot of damage. I see posts and you can tell that the post is clearly generated. And please, if you are going to be doing that, let me warn you. Please, let me warn you. Let me warn you. Just be careful. AI can help you refine your English. It can help you do much, but please don't post that, oh, write about this. Then when it writes about it, you copy it and paste. And the funny thing is that you don't even read through it. So I can see the preambles that, oh, here is a post that talks about this, and you've just posted the same thing. Oh God, please, let's do better. Don't rely on AI. Be authentic in your sharing. Be authentic. All right. So this is the last thing I'll talk about. This is the last thing I'll talk about. I promise to talk about putting yourself on Google. Now, I want to make it I'll stop sharing screen so I can go online to show you live what I am saying. So I'm going to share screen, but I'm going to share Google. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen. You can see that I've searched for hello. All right. Okay, I see Kojo saying, but what if the English is not Englishing? I'm saying that I'm saying that you can use AI to refine your English. You can use it to paraphrase your English, make it do the English, let the English. But do not put there that, oh, write a post about sustainability because you want to go in the field of sustainability. Then AI will type everything for you. Then you just copy, post about sustainability, then you send it on LinkedIn. Yeah, and you see many, let me not go there. It's fine. Let's focus on, after that, we can talk about the questions, we can have a discussion. For positioning yourself on LinkedIn, let's say I want to, should I search for you? You can just give me your full name, so I search for you on Google, anybody. But let me share you a funny story. Recently, I had in the opportunity to interact with, okay, Charlie, Caleb, I'll search for you right now. No, Caleb, if I search for you, you're everywhere, so. But sure, I'll search for you. I'll search for you. I had an opportunity to interact with a mentee from my department, and you know what? The person texted, she's reading the course I read, and I asked her to introduce herself. She told me who she was, and I asked her, oh, can you please share a picture of yourself so that it will be easy to identify you when I meet you in person? Then she sends a video, like those Snapchats, pulling your tongue, all those things. And she asked me to share mine as well. Can you guess what I did? I told her to go on Google and search for me. I told her, go on Google, search for me. That's what I told her. I told her, go and search for me on Google. Easy. All right, so let me search for Caleb. You see, when you search for anybody, right now, the first hyperlink or the first link you are led to is LinkedIn. Can you all see that? That's the first thing you see. And so you have to be deliberate about building your LinkedIn. And do you know the trick? Let me search for someone else who I see Noelisa. Let me search for Noelisa. I'll tell you something very soon. I see Noelisa here, Central University. I see LinkedIn. That's great. That's great. Let me search for somebody else. Random. Yasmin. Okay, let's search for my Spanish friend. Great. Yasmin, which of these images, which of these people, why are you in these images? Why are you? Number 1, 2, 3. Which of them?
Why are you in this image?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just let me know if you don't, if your face is not here, just let me know your face is not here as well. Wow, none of it. All right. All right. And so we see that's exactly what I'm looking for. But you are reading political science and Spanish major, right? Do you have posts with your face on LinkedIn? All right. You see, so you have Yasmin Bastford. Do you have any other name apart from these two? If you can unmute, it will be great so I have the interaction with you.
Yes, please, I do.
What's your other name?
Nana Ekrianshira.
All right. What are your other names? All right. Nana Ikia Inshira. That's one thing that I did. You see, when I started doing this whole branding thing, taking it seriously, Let me just show you. My name was just James Boyd. But when I search James Boyd, it's a Ghanaian footballer that comes. I'm not a footballer. You see, you scroll down and scroll down before you come and even see, you don't even see my face anywhere. Okay, you see one video of mine here. But you have to scroll down and scroll down. But let's see. Let me just add my middle name. Now I am the 1, 2, 3 before the fourth person comes. So in positioning yourself on a platform such as Google, check the names that are common on Google. And if you have middle names, put them there so that it stands out. Because if I put James Boyd, it's common. I have a lot. I even have a footballer who is there. But immediately I add Kojo, it changes the whole flair. Now I go to images, and it's just my images. You see my images, my books, you see it. So you come down and now start seeing the other people. But if I should change it, remove the Kojo, the first person is a footballer, another person, you see my image, just 1, 2, like just few of it. And so I was intentional to make sure that I had a consistent name everywhere. On Instagram is James Kojogwedu, on LinkedIn is James Kojogwedu, on Facebook, James Kojogwedu. If I'm to go on TikTok, it will be James Kojogwedu. Like everywhere, it will be James Kojogwedu. Be consistent in the name so that it can stand out. Because if I just keep James Boydu, there will be a lot of them. There's James Boydu Frimpong. But you see now, Google is suggesting James Kojo Boydu for me because I've done it and now it is part of the search. Now, when you type it, it suggests for you. So if I click on the suggestion, now I see myself there about like almost the first two, you see a lot of my posts there before you come to, I don't even see the footballer I initially saw again because I just added Kojo there. Please, are you following? If you are following, give me an emoji. And if you understand, give me an emoji so that I know that you are following and you understand. Great, 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 great. And so that is the bonus I wanted to give you. So, Yasmin, I will give you an assignment. Try and add your other names to it. You can go on Google, search for Yasmin. I've forgotten what you said, Nanekia, right? All right, Nanekia. So let's see if let me just help you. Yasmin. Nanekia. See, now I don't have many great matches for my search. So if I start putting Yasmin Nanekia for all my pages, you are going to stand out here. Yasmin, do you see? So just by adding Nanekia, you are standing out. I don't want to be just part of the other people. It should stand out. It should stand out. Do you get it? Else takes. Please, what's your name so that I search for you because I should search for L sticks. Let me see if L sticks will come. L sticks. Oh, L sticks. I don't think they know you. After L sticks, I'm done. Then we can have a few questions. Okay, I see L sticks. You see, now his name is first. I see his picture as the first one. This is how it starts. You see, this is how it starts. Go on Google, search for your name. Check the ones that are common. Try and add your middle names if they don't have great matches. you start using it across board for all your social media. And please, once you go and change your social media, don't come and search immediately on Google. It will take a while for it to be updated in the system. Yasmin, if you change it tonight, don't go and search tomorrow morning and expect to see your name standing out. Okay, take time. Maybe give yourself maybe a week or two. It would come. Right. So that is the bonus section, and I think I am done. Tomorrow is going to be very beautiful. It would be very, very beautiful. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you have any question, I think this is the time to ask. If there are no questions, I think we can wrap it up and expect tomorrow.
Okay, so please, if you have any questions, you can just put up your hands. Or maybe put your question in the comment section. Okay, I think there are no questions now. Yes, I think there are no questions now. So thank you very much, Mr. James. Okay, I think there's one question from Danso. If Master James, you can take that first.
Okay, what happens if someone hasn't explored things like debate, Spanish, or something else and has nothing to put on their profile? Please, you definitely have something to put on your profile. Are you a student? You put there you're a student. What are you reading? Political science, maybe political science student. That is something you can put there. When I come to your profile and I'm a political science student, I'll follow you or I'll connect with you because I'm also reading political science. And if you start sharing your knowledge about maybe something you're interested in, maybe you're interested in drinks, Coca-Cola is your passion, you start talking about Coca-Cola. If I also like Coca-Cola, which I don't, but just in case I like it, I'll follow you because I want to know more about Coca-Cola. Exactly. And so everybody has something. Everybody has something. You don't have an excuse. Everybody has something. Students, passionate about, what are you passionate about? You go on people's profile and it's just, I'm passionate about this, I'm passionate about that. See, you can put something there. Right? Right, thank you. Any more question? Can we upload our pictures on Google? If yes, how? No, Google is like a center for what Google does not take pictures. What it does, it goes to search other platforms and brings them to their page. So Google is not a place like you upload your this, you upload your that. It goes to search. So for example, LinkedIn is one of Google's, let me use simple terms. I don't want to use a technical term. So let me use simple terms so you understand. Let's say LinkedIn is one of the shakos in a class that Google wants to copy from. So any small thing, Google will go and copy from LinkedIn and bring it to their page and put it on their page. You see, that's what happens. So LinkedIn, as one of the platforms, if you upload your picture on LinkedIn, if you upload it on Instagram, maybe some bloggers, some sites reference you plus your picture, Google collates all of them and puts them when your name is searched. Do you get it? And so don't focus on putting your picture on Google, focus on putting your picture or sharing your story on the other platforms. And Google will do its job. And have I answered your question? Right, no, Elisa says that, is it safe to post pictures on LinkedIn? Yes, please, it's very safe. It depends on the kind of pictures you want to post though. I don't think you will post, LinkedIn is a professional platform, so keep that in mind. You don't post Snapchat pictures with filters, with flowers on your head. You don't post such pictures on LinkedIn. Because if you're applying for a job and I ask you to put your passport picture, I don't think you can print that and send it to me to look at it. Can you? So if you can't do that, take it as if that LinkedIn is a place where opportunities will find you. Tomorrow, I'll share something with you about finding opportunities on LinkedIn. It's not only about getting the followers and the connections. People have millions of followers, but they don't have any opportunity And so it depends on how you position yourself on LinkedIn as well. All right. Let me take Noelisa's question. Please, what about those who are multi-passionate? How do we tie our stories together? All right. One thing at a time. If you are passionate, share your stories, but do not scatter it. You can put it in series. Maybe this week you or this month you want to talk about this, or next week you want to talk about this. Just make sure there is a flow that does not confuse me. I am passionate about a lot of things as well. But when I'm posting, I post I post such that I know that this thing I'm posting today, I'm going to continue posting it for a while. If I'm not going to continue posting it for a while, I post it today, tomorrow I post about something else, the next day I post about something, but it should have a particular drive. I was saying, know your UVP, know your niche. Why are you sharing it? What do you want the person sitting back or behind this screen to see from what you are posting? All right. So make sure you are doing all you can to keep your post consistent. So you can post all the things you are passionate about and make it consistent. Definitely there will be one thing that will stand out. Let that one thing stand out well, so that if we are looking for somebody who stands out in this particular thing, we can call on you. But with the Google thing, it doesn't work for a lot of people, unfortunately, because something like Ama Ata, let's say that's the only name she has, Ama Ata. There are many Ama Ata, so I'm sharing it for especially for those who have multiple names that can make their name stand out. If you do not have multiple names, what I would say is that be very present on social media so that your feed will be popping up first. Some people have, the Achievers Network, for example, I found out after I created mine that somebody recently also created something like that with the same name, and the person was following me. You see, and then I made sure that I kept posting. And so once I kept posting, if you search for Achievers Network, you don't see him, you see my post, because the person was not consistent in posting. And so the person, or if eventually the person has, I think the person has deactivated the account or has stopped engaging the account. See, so in as whatever you do it well, and go all in. Do it with all your heart as unto the Lord, as the Bible will say.